Hi, I'm Tony Van Veen, CEO of Discmakers. Unless you've been living in a cave, you probably heard that Kate Bush's song, Running Up the Hill, made it into the Billboard Top 10 and was even Spotify's top song in the US for a week. It still is, as a matter of fact, at the time of this recording. So what's so special about that? Well, the song was originally released 37 years ago. Interestingly, at that time, it only peaked at number 30 on Billboard. So why did Running Up the Hill become the top song on Spotify 37 whole years after its original release? Well, turns out the song was featured in season 4 of the Netflix series Stranger Things, and Stranger Things fans started streaming it a lot. You probably also remember how Fleetwood Mac's Dreams went viral on TikTok 2 years ago after a skater named Dogface went viral cruising along to that tune. That song was originally released way back in 1977, and it immediately went to number 21 on Spotify's daily charts, plus it racked up thousands of download sales. Remember download sales? These two recent examples bring me to the points I want to make. Point 1. Unlike in olden times in the music biz, today a song is never done, and neither is a song's promotion. Before streaming, you had basically 6 weeks to make a song into a hit. All promotion was front-loaded to sell as many copies of the album as possible, as fast as possible. After all, back when all we were doing with music was selling discs, the revenue model was sell once, listen many, right? As a fan, you paid once for that disc and listened as many times as you cared to. And as an artist or label, you got paid once when you sold that disc, regardless of how many times the release was listened to. Today it's different. I mean, of course, you still need promotion at the time of release to maximize the streams you can get. New music always needs promotion. But because streaming pays for every listen, the revenue curve is much flatter. No big revenue spike for 6 weeks and then almost nothing. With streaming, the payouts are much smaller, so there's a much less of a revenue peak up front, and for as long as people will listen to your music, you will continue to see a stream of revenues. That means that even years after a song's release, there are revenue opportunities if your song pops back up and starts racking up streams. I mean, you never know how an old song can become a new hit again. A sync placement like Kate Bush, a TikTok video that goes viral like Fleetwood Mac, someone recording a cover version of one of your songs, a fortuitous placement on a large Spotify playlist, or even a prominent sample on a hit record. Which brings me to my second point. I've talked a lot about how little Spotify and other streamers pay in royalties, but here is one of the positives of the streaming economy. If you have older songs, what the record industry calls catalog, you will keep getting paid in perpetuity for the plays those tracks generate. And if lightning strikes and one of those tracks goes viral, like with Kate Bush or Fleetwood Mac, you stand to reap the benefits not just in streaming royalties, but in overall popularity. Because believe you me, if Kate Bush were to organize a concert tour right now, I bet she'd sell a bunch of tickets, thanks to Stranger Things. The moral of the story? In the streaming economy, don't ever give up on your old tracks. You never know what might happen one day. Sync licensing libraries, TikTok, and social media all are your friend. Now, go out there and re-hype those old songs. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.